Our last story today, Pentagon plan would create military reaction force for civil unrest, according to the Washington Post. Bias distribution is right down the middle, with center is at 11%, 44% on the left, 44% on the right, with 56% of the sources being high factuality or higher. I have my stories sorted by factuality, and the top factuality is a center-leaning distribution with high factuality from Straight Arrow News. Let's go ahead and get into the article and see what's going on with this. The Trump administration is weighing a Pentagon plan to station 600 National Guard soldiers, split between bases in Alabama and Arizona, on standby to respond to protests or other unrests, according to internal documents reviewed by the Washington Post. Each 300-member unit would cover either side of the Mississippi River. How would the force be activated? The plan relies on a section of the U.S. law that allows the president to bypass some restrictions on military operations inside the country. The proposal would place troops on Title 32 orders, meaning their state governor would remain in control of them, but the federal government would fund them. Each unit's first 100 members would be ready to move within 1 hour, followed by a second and third waves within 2 and 12 hours, or all at once during high alert. The document outlines that the force would rotate service members every 90 days from Army and Air Force National Guard units in multiple states. Joseph Nunn of the Brennan Center for Justice said Title 32 authority, which could spark conflict with governors, is based on a legally contested interpretation of presidential powers. The plan bypasses the historical precedent in which governors determine when to request out-of-state guard support, a process one governor spokesperson called a well-established procedure. Carter Elliott, spokesperson for Maryland Governor Wes Moore, said the administration is blatantly and dangerously ignoring that precedent. What concerns are being raised? Planning documents warn that the quick reaction mission could strain personnel and equipment, reduce guard availability for disaster response, dispute training, and create political sensitivities over civilian-military balance. Budget estimates suggest the plan could cost hundreds of millions of dollars, with one official recommending commercial flights over military aircraft to cut costs and reduce visibility. Some legal experts warn the plan could lower the threshold for sending soldiers into the U.S. cities. You don't want to normalize routine military participation in law enforcement, Nunn said. Lindsay P. Cohen, a U.S. Naval War College professor speaking in a personal capacity, called the proposal really strange, given that crime rates are declining and there are no major protests or civil disturbances. How has the administration used troops domestically? President Donald Trump has previously used National Guard to activate and active duty forces for domestic missions. This includes sending more than 5,000 soldiers to the Los Angeles area earlier this year under an authority for quelling insurrection, and 800 D.C. National Guard troops this week to address what he describes as violent crime there. The D.C. mayor called the latest move unsettling and unprecedented. The National Guard tested a quick, similar response concept before the 2020 election, placing 600 troops on alert amid concerns about political violence. The test followed months of unrest after the murder of George Floyd. This is not a good sign. I'm telling you. Why would he be putting reactionary forces on each side of the Mississippi so that when people go and protest the bullshit that he's doing, he can go put the protests down? Anyway. Hey, thanks for checking out this video from Nightly News this morning. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.